So, what are you doing in my attic? Well, I'll tell you, it is decorating day. Do you ever feel like you need a refresh in your space? Years ago, I was struggling with this, and I knew I couldn't just run out and buy all new furniture. I couldn't follow the latest fads and design trends, but I could make some small, simple, inexpensive changes. I could change out some of my decor every season and just enjoy it for the whole season, and then be excited and ready to change it out for the next season. I have 4 major categories that I focus on: florals, greenery, pillows, and tabletop. For each one of those, I have a collection that I have been amassing over the years. It takes a little time. I just buy little by little. But for those 4 categories, I have different things for each season. That makes my space all refreshed and kind of match what the season is doing. Do a deep dive into what creation is doing. In the fall, the beautiful oranges and browns. In the spring, you got your pastels. And in wintertime, surround yourself with evergreens and the color of berries. It's all just so pretty. And we can mimic that in our spaces, in whatever style we like. You'll see in a minute that my style is rustic farmhouse. But hey, I live in a farmhouse, so that works for me. There are so many different styles. You may even want to change your style over the years. That might be a little bit easier to do with furniture, but you can also do it with accessories. And so we're in my attic because I have the full collection of tubs and enough space to store them in here. For each season, I have a tub or 2 of the things that I have for that season all stored together. So I'm going to be getting out my summer tub, go downstairs, put everything away in that, bring it up here, store it away, and then I'm going to get out my fall tub. So that's part of the fun of it, is I haven't seen my fall stuff for a full year. A lot of those things are just great memories. They have stories attached to them. They were gifts. There's just a kind of a refreshment, even just from getting out something that you haven't seen for a long time, and then update your space with it. So I'm going to get started with putting away the summer things and get out my fall things. Come join me. Everything's gathered back up in my summer tub. All the reds and the blues, perfect for summer and the 4th of July. See you next year. And now it's time to pull together what I call my all-season collection. That would be the containers and the vases and the tabletop items that I could use at any time to fill with the florals and the greenery of the season I'm just about to start. So part of the fun for me of decorating day is deciding, what am I going to put out this time? Which floral or greenery am I going to put it in? And there's the greenery. Again, I've gathered all of these things over the years and I watch for sales. And now it's time to open up the fall tub. I'll get everything out, make sure it's still all in good condition, and then I'll lay it out and decide where is everything going to go, in which vase or container, and in what room. So now I'm going to start with all of that, and I will come back and give you a tour of the final look. think about your table. For most folks, it's actually in the middle of everything that goes on around the house every day. It's visible. So for me, it's a big blank canvas just waiting to be decorated. But you've also got to think about the purpose. How often do you sit at it to eat? Do you need to do other activities on it? When you do eat, do you place things in the middle like serving bowls or stuff? Or can you put some decor in the middle that'll just always sit there? One of my favorite things that I change out is placemats. I have these collections of these braided, kind of like rag rug looking placemats, and they're different for each season. And so that's part of what makes the table special for me, is that for every season, it looks vastly different. I still have the placemats, which is great for eating at, but they add some color and some fun and matching the season that you're going for. And so the other thing that I change out is my centerpiece. I have two of these that hold my dried flowers, but they're really different. This is a faded out wood and the other is a white painted wood. And so for the seasons that I think this will look best, especially fall right now, I've just added all of the dried flowers that I want to put in here to just set here in the center all during these 3 months of fall. And this isn't in my way typically. I can move it if needed. If we have a lot of company and a lot of food on the table, I'll just move it. So again, that's part of the, what are you going to use the table for? Is it convenient enough to move everything that you decorate with and let it be just beautiful the rest of the time? It's up to you.
Here's a closer look at my centerpiece box of flowers.
And what about the little tables? This one I love. It sits between the two chairs that we sit in all the time. And so it has coasters on it, of course. And then this box that I change out the florals. I have some really pretty bright springy ones that last through the spring and summer here. And then I change out for different florals here in the fall. And then I take this away in the winter and put something else here entirely that's perfect for Christmas and then the winter time. So again, this is a place in my living room that's like front and center, and I want to change it up. I want to make it look different. So I had little things that I have added to make that happen. Hey friends, I finished everything last night. The redecorating, the refresh, it's been so much fun, and now I'm surrounded completely with fall. All the beautiful colors and patterns and textures and florals. I changed out my pillows. I love my pillows. And all my tabletop things, like back here on the bookcase and on the mantle, some other places in the house like the bathroom counter or the dining room table. Those have been really good spots as well. And then my florals and greenery all changed out for the beautiful fall colors that they are. So I hope that this has been fun to kind of go through this with me and give you some ideas, encourage you that there are great and inexpensive ways to refresh your look, to have something new to see as you go about your house every day. Again, it doesn't have to cost a lot, and it doesn't have to be grand scale, but when I change out things every 3 months, it's just fun and new and something for me to look forward to. So let me know in the comments below what you do, or if this has given you an idea of something that you want to try. Have a great day and happy fall!